Welcome back to WesWatches. Today we've got another pile of watches sitting in front of me, and that means we have another haul video. So in this haul we'll be talking only about military field watches. We've got various different watches here. There are 5 in total, and all of these watches cost me from $40 to $60, so very much value buys. The field watches represent timeless designs, looking from the start of the 20th century to today, the 21st century, and we are still focused on reserve designs, focusing on legibility, accuracy, and durability. One of the watches is a self-winding automatic, one is titanium, 3 watches feature sapphire crystal, 1 piece gets a Swiss movement, and 2 are powered by the sweeping seconds hybrid quartz movement. To keep things interesting and slightly competitive, at the end of the video we are going to be doing a lume test with all of the 5 watches at the same time, so we can see which lume is the best in terms of brightness and longevity and which one is the worst. Also, all the links to these watches are in the description below the video, so do check them out if you're interested in any of these pieces. And as we get on through June, I will be making comprehensive reviews of all of these watches. For number 1, we've got the Escapement Time 38mm field watch for $55. Escapement Time is known for great quality control, attention to detail, and refinement. But if we take a look at the box in which the watch came in, it looks pretty bad and poor. I get watches for $20 with better presentation, so not a very good start. This 38mm sandblasted stainless steel case does feel very utilitarian. The piece serves a purpose and it does it real well. The 24-hour dial contains only printed elements. The white and beige hour indices provide stark contrast to the piano black dial. The hands have beige lumed inserts and edged in white, again adding to the legibility factor. The watch features a signed screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. The dome crystal is K1 mineral, meaning it's harder than usual mineral crystal, yet not as scratch resistant as sapphire. It is coated with anti-reflective film though. The watch is 100 meters water resistant. The watch is also powered by a Japanese sweeping seconds VH31 hybrid quartz movement. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 38mm, a lug-to-lug length of 47mm, a height of 10, a lug width of 20mm, and a weight of 72 grams. The watch comes on a canvas strap of decent quality. A slight annoyance I had was to discover the pin buckle and the 2 keepers are brushed, not sandblasted. To me, that's just lazy. Considering this watch did set me back $55, there is not that much stainless steel on here, and I don't quite understand why we have different finishes on the stainless steel here. So the pin buckle, the 2 keepers, well actually the 3 keepers, as well as the case. It just doesn't sit right with me, considering $55 and it's a basic piece. For number 2, let's take a look at the Milit ML05, which is very similar to the prior watch, yet at this high-level review, it appears better in almost every single aspect. Even the price is better, which is just $40. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 38mm, a lug-to-lug length of 46.5mm, a height of 10.5mm, a lug width of 20, and a weight of 75 grams. So, is half a millimeter taller, yet the lug-to-lug length is half a millimeter shorter than the previous watch. It's also powered by Seiko's VH31 sweeping seconds hybrid quartz. We also get the 100 meters of water resistance, which is warranted by a screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. On the ML05, we actually get a domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective treatment. The nyla strap is black and beige. I find this more practical than a single-tone light-colored strap. Also, make note of the pin buckle and keepers. These are sandblasted, exactly the same finish as is on the case. For $40, this is a stunner, and I'm definitely keen to explore the timepiece in a comprehensive review. For number 3, let's take a look at the Rade RA03 military piece. From the chic and utilitarian steel cylinder storage box, the sandblasted steel case, and to the tall single dome crystal. It shouts vintage styling, yet the refinement and elegant framing of the 34.5mm case is stylish, and ergonomically it's just right. This piece is actually powered by Milit 2035 quartz movement, and it provides 4 years of battery life. The mineral crystal is K1 grade, meaning that it's a hybrid of sapphire and mineral crystal. So it's more scratch resistant than plain mineral, yet cheaper than sapphire. This watch set me back $42. Let's talk about the dimensions. We get a diameter of 34.5mm, a lug-to-lug length of 42.5, a height of 10.2, and a lug width of 18mm. The weight here is 36 grams. If you're into nostalgic timepieces that have an air of that retro stigma, this is the watch to get. The nylon strap gets a pin buckle. I was worried to see fixed lug bars, but thankfully we get spring bars, so the options for straps are endless. The arch of the flank is graceful, it's quite thin and elegant, the lugs fall off gently to follow your wrist shape. The matte black dial features a printed 24-hour clock and beige hands. By the way, this is a seriously domed crystal. We do get a screw-down case back and a push-pull crown. So for $42, we really get a field watch which is heavily vintage or retro inspired. At number 4, we have a titanium field watch for $50. Slightly unconventional in terms of overall styling, yet exciting no doubt. There are a few colors available, a black, blue, green or burgundy, with a color-matched rubber strap. Powered by a Swiss Ronda 715 quartz movement, the watch case is titanium here. On top of that, we have a flat slab of sapphire crystal. The case back is a screw down, yet the polished stainless steel crown is the push-pull type. I am slightly puzzled with this design. Considering the graphite case and a shiny crown, that just doesn't seem to fit. But at least it's large at 7.8mm in diameter and convenient to adjust the time and date, which is found at 6 o'clock. Legibility is crystal clear on the wide and open dial, which is actually textured with a grainy and coarse appearance. The applied beige numerals and indices are very distinctive against that background. Another positive is the similarly sandblasted pin buckle, which is signed on the tip. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 43mm, a lug-to-lug length of 51, a height of 10.3, and a lug width of 21mm. The sword hands complement the overall look as well. For $50, this is an interesting piece, especially if you have a larger wrist circumference. At number 5, we've got the Addiesdive AD2048 field watch. Now this is the most expensive piece in this selection, $60, and it's actually a 2024 model as well. For $60, the 39mm stainless steel field watch offers a look homaging the Hamilton Hucky. The Addiesdive does offer a lot of perks, like an automatic movement, specifically the NH35, which is a self-winding automatic with 21,600 beats per hour, 24 joules, and a 42-hour power reserve. There are 2 dial colors available, the ivory white or the black, and either on a leather strap or a stainless steel bracelet. The bracelet gets high tolerances and great fluidity of the links. The clasp is signed and the wing is milled. We also get 200 meters of water resistance provided via a screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. Sapphire crystal is also in the package. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 39mm, a lug-to-lug length of 48mm, a height of 12, a lug width of 20mm, tapering to 16 at the clasp, and a weight of 150 grams before removing any links to fit my 6.5-inch wrist. Also, make note of the date window for practicality at 3 o'clock. So for $60, I think we're getting a whole lot of value from this field watch. And now let's perform the Lume test, where we have all 5 watches in front of us. So starting from the left, we've got the Escapement time, then we've got the Militato, then we've got the Rade, the Mysterious Code, and finishing up is the Addiesdive. To be fair, I do think that all of the watches did quite well there. So these are field watches, they are supposed to be super legible during the day and during the night, and I think all of them have passed the test. Also, we have to remember, these are very budget watches, anywhere from $40 to $60. Now, the links to all of these watches and their listings will be in the description below the video, so check them out if you're after some sharp prices. Hopefully you found this video useful, interesting? If you have, please drop me a like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.